Who wants to lead the prayer? Okay, ma'am. In the name of the Father, and Son, and Spirit, amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name, your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, and Son, and Spirit, amen. So good afternoon, class. So how's your day? Is it good? Oh, I'm glad it's good. So now let's proceed to your attendance. Let's call Mr. President. Mr. President, who are the absents for today? Okay, thank you very much, Mr. President. So according to him, there's no absent for today. And let's clap our hands for all of us because there's no absent. And now, we're going to review about the past lesson. Who still remember here? What is the past lesson last Saturday? Anyone? Okay, yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. So according to ma'am, the past lesson is about managing the physical environment. So, what you learn from it? What you learn from managing the physical environment or the classroom environment? Okay, who wants to answer? Okay, yes, sir. Okay, thank you very much. So, this answer is about the past lesson is how should be the environment be structured for effective teaching and learning. So that's the correct answer. Okay. What else? How does having a routine influence our discipline, our productivity for a certain day, or how it reduces our procrastination? So those are the benefits of having a routines for a certain day. So that's in our daily living, right? That's for our daily living. But how could we relate it to the class? So now that I asked you this question, what do you think is the lesson for today? Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you very much. So she answered it correctly. She said establishing or how to establish classroom routine. Okay. So it's all about the classroom routine. Yes. So now that you answered that, what do you think is the importance of having a classroom routine? Of course, in a classroom. Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Mm. Okay. So yes, you answered it correctly. Thank you very much. That's a very wonderful answer. According to ma'am, having a routine inside the classroom will help to stop those unnecessary movements, unnecessary actions like that. Okay, so before we proceed to our lesson, I want to ask you, what did you do before going to the school? Or let's say, what are your daily regimens or daily routines before going here in the school? Or starting your day? Okay? So, who wants to answer? Yes, sir. Okay? Okay? Oh, so thank you very much. So, those are your daily regimens, okay? Those are your daily habits. And who else? Who else? Who wants to answer? Yes, ma'am. Okay. 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 So, you have those routines, right? You have those, um, yung paulit-ulit na ginagawa sa bawat araw. And those are your regiments. So, I'm going to ask you, um, how does it influence your day? How does it influence, like, um, regarding your productivity for that day, regarding your time management for that day. Oh, yes. Yes, that's correct. Well, when you have the routines, 'di ba, parang na na na-shorten yung time mo, 'di ba? Na-shorten yung time mo, so nagkakaroon ka ng time management. So, mas nakokontrol mo ng maayos yung ating oras para sa isang araw. So, yun ang benefits ng routine. So, kanila. So, kung gaano kahalaga ang pagkakaroon ng routine sa isang araw or sa isang buhay ng tao, ganun din kahalaga yung pagkakaroon ng routine sa isang classroom. Kasi mas natatanggal yung mga hindi naman dapat talaga kasama, di ba? Because meron kang pinapalo na parang kumbaga rules and procedures, and those are the routines. So kung meron tayong routines, magiging smooth ang flow ng ano. So for it to be understand well by you, let's divide the class. Okay, let's divide the class into 4 groups. Okay, and each group will follow the instruction given in activity. So I will show you the instruction. So now, I'll show you the rubrics. So the criteria for each group work will be presentation 20%, participation 20%, creativity 20%, discipline 20%, timeliness 20%, with a total of 100%, of course. Yes. So for group 1, this is your activity. Okay, for the group 1, this group will perform a role-play activity about the routines in beginning and ending the class day or period. So, gagawa kayo ng role-play. I-roleplay nyo yung mga routines sa beginning and sa ending ng class. Okay? You can get an idea or refer to the vignette that is in the book. Okay? From Robert J. Marzano's book. So, I will give you the vignette there. For the group 2, you will cite sample solutions to transitions before, during, and after lesson, and you will explain it to the class. Okay? So, for those transitions, you can refer also to the book. For the group 3, you will explain the rules and procedures on the distribution and collection of materials, storage of common materials, teacher's desk, students' desks, and use of other school stuff such as pencil sharpener. And you're also tasked to elaborate the significance of group work on student learning. Okay? For the group 4, formulation naman. You will formulate some few rules, and procedures in classroom, during seat work, and teacher-led activities. And you will also give examples, okay, ng mga effective signals na ginagamit sa klase by the teacher to regulate the movements and minimize the noise. Okay? So, I will give you 8 minutes. every group presents their activity, they should have first their yell. Okay, so let's give the stage to, or let's give the class stage to group 1. Okay, palakpakan na lang po natin ang ginawa ng group 1. Napakagaling ng kanilang presentation. It's a very nice role play, you know? They really portray their roles well in terms of being a nice teacher to the class, no, diba? So, talaga na-portray nila na maayos yung routine at the beginning and at the ending of the class day. So, next group is the group 2. And now the group 2 is presenting. Ayan, natapos na ang ginawa ng group 2. So, napakagaling na kanilang presentation. So, let's give them a yes clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes! And now, let's hear from group 3. And now group 3 is done. So let's give them an angel clap. So how's it? 1, 2, whoop, whoop. 1, 2, whoop, whoop. 1, 2, whoop, whoop. 1, 2, whoop. And now let's hear the presentation of group 4. And now the group 4 is done. Let's give them a good job clap. G-O-O-D-J-O-B, good job. Good job. G-O-O-D-J-O-B, good job. Good job. And now, all the groups have already presented their work. So, job well done for all of you. Now, let's proceed to the abstraction. For the abstraction, let's all listen. Okay, so since our topic is about establishing classroom routine, let's first talk about the word routine. Okay, so what do you mean by routine? Routines are like yung mga paulit-ulit natin ginagawa, like for a certain time. Okay, so yun yung routine na tinatawag. Routines have to be learned. We get used to them in order for them to become routinized. So it is therefore necessary that we identify and explain specific rules and procedures in our classroom. The first days of school will be most timely. So ang routine natin, ini-introduce na siya at the beginning of the class pa lang. Para masusundan siya ng mga bata in the next days of the class. Some routines on the following can be of great help. Ayan. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng mga routines at the beginning and ending of the class day or period. Sa mga transition, yung mga parang interruptions, kumbaga, or like transitions during the lesson, after the lesson, and before the lesson. And next, kailangan din natin syempre ng routines in getting or distributing of materials and equipment. Ayun, kapag nagkakaroon ng group activities, like for example, and we are distributing the materials to be needed. So, there must always be a routine so that may iwasan yung mga unnecessary movements, unnecessary noise, ayan, ganyan. And next is the group work. So, ayan, kailangan may routine din sa group work. And sa seat work, ayan, and teacher-led activities. So, beginning and ending the class day or period. So, according to the Harry K. Wong and Rosemary T. Wong, from the first day of school, prime time in school is the first few moments in a class. If you blow these moments, you blow the impression, the seal, and the success of a class. So, for the transitions, ayan. Transitions, ano nga ba ang tinatawag nating transition? Transitions is the management of most instructional interruptions that is fully within the teacher's control. Okay, ayan yung pagkakasabi ko kanina. That's all about interruptions. And it's divided into two. You have anticipated and unanticipated. Anticipated, ito yung alam mo na mangyayari siya. Unanticipated, ito yung hindi mo inaasahan. Anticipated interruptions, these are beginning of instructional episode. Ayan, so alam mo na. Between instructional episodes, after instructional episode, equipment setup and takedown, material distribution or collection, from teacher to student-centered activity, beginning or end class or school day. So, ito yung mga transitions na alam mo na. So, kailangan mong mag-prepare ng mga routines for those. Okay? So, ang transition is also divided into three. You have the pre-lesson transition, during the lesson, and the post-lesson. So, let's go to pre-lesson transitions. So, ano-ano ba yung mga ginagawang solution to pre-lesson transitions? First, we have this option, delegate administrative tasks. So, ano ba tong delegate administrative tasks? Like, parang binibigyan mo ng work ang mga students mo before the class starts. It's like that. Attendance, announcements, material distribution, and homework collection should be routinized. Encourage creative thinking activities like, ayan, ito yung mga few activities na pwede mong gawin before the lesson. Problem of the day, brain teaser, or when you have English subject, vocabulary, word of the day, like that. React to a quotation. Ayan, pwede kayong gumamit ng mga ganyan. Warm-up problem. So, these are example of creative thinking activities to enhance the attention of the children. And as a routine na rin. Okay, so solving transitions during the lesson. We have to give supplementary exercises for the fast workers. Ayan, so during the lesson, syempre may mga meron tayong tinatawag na fast workers and slow workers. And of course, kailangan natin magbigay ng supplementary exercises sa mga fast worker para meron silang additional na gagawin. At hindi magkaroon ng ingay sa classroom. Get the fast learners to tutor students in need of help. It could be an option. Or ask the fast learners to assist you in your administrative tasks for the next learning episode. So, you could also do that. Solving post-lesson transitions. Ito naman yung after ng lesson, of course. So, you could create dismissal procedures. Like here, create a routine for the last 5 minutes of the day. Just as a morning routine helps set the tone for the rest of the day, an end-of-the-day routine helps get children and the classroom ready for the next day. You may want to enlist some children's help in tidying up the classroom while others gather their belongings, including homework. So, ito yung kapag pauwi na yung mga bata, kailangan ma-maintain pa rin yung order sa classroom. So, maggagawa ka ng isang routine for them to follow every day. Okay? Like, I'll give an example later in the application. Use of materials and equipment. Ayan, so make clear your rules and procedures on the distribution and collection of materials, storage of common materials, the teacher's desk and storage areas, students' desk and storage areas, the use of the pencil sharpener. Ayan, so, kailangan yung meron ka ring routine for this collection of materials, like sa mga groupings, activities, kapag nagbibigay ng mga activities, kailangan in order pa din. Like, you will form an organization. You must organize the students well when they are passing the equipments, the papers, or when they must use a pencil sharpener. So, kailangan smooth pa rin ang class. So, hindi magkakaroon ng interruption sa class. And for the group work, research shows that group work like cooperative learning has a positive impact on students' achievement, interpersonal relationships, and attitudes about learning. Rules and procedures on group work address the following areas. Ayan, so kailangan meron tayong mga routines for this. Movement and in and out of the group, hindi maiwasan yan. expected behaviors of students in the group, expected behaviors of students not in the group, group communication with the teacher. So, meron tayong example and sinample na yun ng group na nag-present nito. And according to the vignette, they read on the book. Ayan. Sit work and teacher-led activities. So, ito yung rules and procedures in this areas pertain to student attention during presentations, student participation, talking among students, obtaining help, out-of-seat behavior, behavior when work has been completed. So, sila yung dapat bigyan ng solusyon tuwing nagla-lesson tayo. Okay? So, ito yung mga effective signals na ginagamit ng mga teachers for this sit work and teacher-led activities. Kasi di ba nga hindi natin maiwasan na magkaroon ng like out-of-seat behavior. And of course, when the behavior when work has been completed, may mga noise and unnecessary movements. So, the first effective signal is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown. Ginagamit yun ng mga teacher. So, pag nakita ni student, si teacher, having a 5 sa kamay, it means freeze. And then 4 for quiet, and 3 for eyes on the teacher, 2 hands free. So it means sabihin, put things down, and 1 listen for instructions. So kailangan kailangan is may introduce na agad ito sa first day of class pa lang para sina students is makakasunod. Raise your hand if you wish to participate. Ayan, pwede rin, this is really, this is, syempre kailangan to. It's a necessary thing. To obtain teacher's attention, okay, ito naman yung pwedeng effective signal ng mga estudyante kay teacher. 1 finger means, I need to sharpen my pencil. 2 fingers means, I need a tissue. 3 fingers means, I need your help. So, kapag nakita ni teacher yung mga ang mga sign na to from his or her students, then alam niyo na kung ano yung pinapahiwatig. Okay. Now for the application, I give an example. So this is a statement, a paragraph that you will read, and you will answer. Okay, for Miss Cruz, a beginning teacher, is having problems with her unruly class. In submitting their homework, all students stand to give their homework personally to her. Before the bell rings for dismissal, the boys have their backpacks on their backs ready to go. When the bell rings, they rush to the door. The chairs get disarranged. Some girls get hit and hurt. During lessons, Miss Cruz gets disrupted by 3 students talking and laughing. Before she can stop them, the whole class is already engaged in unnecessary talk. She ends up spending more time disciplining students than teaching. At the end of the day, she is exhausted. Ayan. So, kita nyo yung, di ba? Kita nyo yung statement. Makita nyo is very magulo, naging magulo. Bakit kaya? Okay, first question. To what can you trace Miss Cruz's class discipline problem? First question. To what can you trace Miss Cruz's class discipline problem? We have 3 options. First option is the absence of established classroom routine. Second, absence of clear rules from the start. And third, poor seating arrangement. So what do you think is the answer? A, B, C, or D? So the correct answer is letter B. So it's the first option only. Absence of established classroom routine. Which proactive technique should Miss Cruz employ? A, reward those behaving and punish those misbehaving. B, single out those misbehaving and detain them after class. C. Separate the boys' seat arrangement from that of the girls. D. Keep students engaged in a learning task. So, ito daw yung dapat na gawin ni teacher is to keep students engaged in a learning task. 3. How is the ripple effect illustrated in the case of Miss Cruz? A. Miss Cruz gets exhausted at the end of the day. B. The misbehavior of 3 students escalates. C. Miss Cruz spends more time disciplining than teaching. D. All students stand up to submit an assignment to Miss Cruz. So the correct answer is letter B. The misbehavior of 3 students escalates. So ito yung naging dahilan bakit nagkaroon ng disorder sa class because of the misbehavior of the 3 students. So ito naman, number 4, which is the most effective way of dealing with the 3 misbehaving students immediately? So ano daw yung pinaka-epektibong paraan to deal with those 3 misbehaving students? A. Assign them to separate seats. B. Call their attention and warn them sternly in the presence of the class. C. Detain them after class. D. Stop the class proceedings, then tell the 3 students you will write letters to their parents. The correct answer is letter A. Yes, correct. So, the correct answer is letter A. Assign them to separate seats. So, ginagawa yan para mapaghiwalay yung mga magugulong estudyante. Okay? Meron din mga other actions for those na hindi talaga makakasunod dito. Like yung mga estudyante na super gulo talaga. 5. To avoid such an unruly scenario, which should Miss Cruz do? A. Punish those who don't behave. B. Project a threatening personality. C. Spell out her rules and procedures at the very start of the class. D. Threaten the misbehaving students with punishment. So, the correct answer is letter C, of course. So, nabanggit niyan kanina sa abstraction natin. So, for a very first explanation, na kailangan natin is i-distribute na yung instructions at the very first start of the class. Para ma-routinize yung mga gawain. Para ma-routinize malaman ng mga bata kung ano yung mga di dapat and dapat gawin, yung mga rules and procedures. Okay? Now, for evaluation, please get a 1/4 sheet of yellow paper for you to answer. Okay, first question. These are sequence of actions regularly followed. They have to be learned in order to get used to them. A. Rules. B. Routines. C. Transitions. Again, these are sequence of actions regularly followed. They have to be learned in order to get used to them. A. Rules. B. Routines. C. Transitions. Next question. It is a change from one state or condition to another. A. Procedures. B. Anticipated transitions. Or C. Transitions. A change from one state or condition to another. A. Procedures. B. Anticipated transitions. And C. Transitions. Number 3. Explain the importance of establishing a classroom routine in 1 to 2 sentences. So, what is the importance? What do you think is the importance? Bakit kailangan magkaroon ng routine sa classroom? Number 4. This term, like cooperative learning, has a positive impact on student achievement, interpersonal relationships, and attitudes about learning. A. Group work. B. Materials and equipment. C. Rules and procedures. Again, this term, like cooperative learning, has a positive impact on student achievement, interpersonal relationships, and attitudes about learning. A. Group work. B. Materials and equipment. C. Rules and procedures. Okay. Next, number 5. Which one of this is not part of the classroom routine? A. Checking the attendance of the students. B. Using the first few minutes on the class and the last few minutes to encourage creative thinking activities. C. Collection of storage materials. And D. None of the above. Okay, so let's check your answer. Uh, Answer in number 1 is letter B, routines. Answer in number 2 is letter C, transition. Answer in number 3 is any any kind of explanation that tells the importance of establishing classroom routine. Okay, so let me give you an idea. And of course, establishing classroom routine will help to minimize the unnecessary movements and the noise in the classroom. And in order to practice a good class procedure or practice a good environment in the classroom. Number 4, the correct answer is letter A, group work. And number 5, the correct answer is letter D, none of the above. Okay, so who got 5? Raise your hands for those who got 5. Okay, for those who got 4. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, wala na. So for your assignment, make your own attention signals that fit your personality and that works to every student. So that's it. And I hope you learned something from today. And yeah, you could now have your break time. Thank you very much.